It's actually very dangerous and it can cause an accident. There's a possibility of the turbo failing, but it's definitely a very big inconvenience and it can lead to a lot of problems. This is something you use every day and it's something that's very essential, so they should have spent more time making it better. You gotta always have a little bit of money saved on the side just in case that happens. Hi guys, hope you're good, because I'm good, and hope you're good, and we can all be good together. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the problems of the Audi Q5 and the things that I don't like about it, and the reason why you might consider not getting this car. Now keep in mind, these are my personal opinion from the time I've spent with the car, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. If you like the video, give me that thumbs up. Let's go and check them out together. Alright guys, well, one of the biggest problem with this car is the smart key system. Now the problem of it is, once the key exits the vehicle does not notify you that the key has left the vehicle. I've experienced this, unfortunately, the hard way. Had the key in someone else's pocket, got in the car, drove off. For about 10-15 minutes, I get a call that I don't have a key. This is definitely a big problem because it happened multiple times, and every single time the key leaves the vehicle, the car does not notify you. This is a very simple thing. I'm not sure why this car is having that problem, but it's definitely a very big inconvenience and it can lead to a lot of problems. Another problem that I like to talk about is something that is used every day, and infotainment system. Now, compared to where the passenger and the driver are sitting, there's no knobs to control the infotainment system. There is just the touch. This is something you use every day, and I'm gonna tell you, it's very hard to touch it and your arm is gonna get tired. I've noticed that, especially sitting in the passenger seat trying to do the infotainment, if you're just sitting comfortably, even though I'm a bigger guy, it's hard to reach it, and you really do have to pull yourself to get to it. You have to go back and forth. It's actually very hard to reach as you're driving. If they put a knob, I would say it would be less distracting for the driver. This is something you use every day, and it's something that's very essential, so they should have spent more time making it better. Another problem that I noticed with the car is the lane keeping. Now the lane keeping is very bad. I recommend that you turn it off. It's actually very dangerous and it can cause an accident. Once driving the car in the highway, having the lane keeping on, I noticed that the car does not keep itself in the lane and it goes in the middle of two lanes, thinking that is the lane for whatever reason. And again, if you're not paying attention to the road and you just have that on and you're trying to rely on it, it's going to cause you an accident. Once you do have it on, you do have to fight the car to keep it in the lane. So the driving and keeping is something that definitely Audi needs to work on. Another problem with the Q5 is, I'd say, is the back seats. The back seat space is very small and it's very uncomfortable if you have bigger adults sitting in there for a longer period of time. As you know, I have a lot of problems with a lot of cars' back seats, but I thought the Q5 would be a better car because it's something that people buy consistently and it's a very high selling car, and it's a car that a lot of families use. Previously, I had this issue with other Audi products, and I'm starting to think it's actually not the space, and it's because of the way it's positioned that makes you feel like it's cramped and small. Either way, if you're trying to get a Q5 for a family car that you want to use every day, maybe this is not the car for you. Another issue with Volkswagen and Audi products, specifically with the Q5 that was common previously, are the turbos that fail. And this car is a particularly brand new car, and so far it's only been out for very little time, so it hasn't really passed the test of time. Now, something to keep in consider though, this could also potentially be the issue of the brand new Q5. Can't really tell as of now because it's new, but you know, in the past this was a common issue. Now, this is something to keep in mind, especially if you're trying to get this car a couple years down the road. So something to keep in mind is that there's a possibility of the turbo failing, and you gotta always have a little bit of money saved on the side just in case that happens. Well, these are the problems with the Audi Q5. Let me know down in the comments below if you have this car and if you have these problems or if you have different problems. Also, I hope that this video helps you making a decision if you're in the market of purchasing this car. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, and if you like the video, give me that thumbs up. Hope to see you soon in my next video. Have a good one.